Mhm. I'm gonna need this prepared for later. Alrighty. We'll do 2 short jokes, 1 new joke, and go from there. Do you guys think Dracula picks his food out the same way we do? You know, French, Italian, Tex-Mex. And if he does, I bet he also gets dessert. Or as he would call it, diabetes. He's got a sweet tooth, right? Do you guys think if a lady pirate with a wooden leg ever got frisky with her man, you know, would they call that pegging or peg legging? So the other day, my girlfriend asked me, baby, how do you know I'm a good person? So I tell her, honey, every time we go to bed and every morning that I wake up alive, I know you're a good person. I think the most diabolical supervillain. There's not a lot of connective tissue with my jokes or material. I'm just going to go from one thing to another. I think the most diabolical supervillain would be the Zipper Lord. You know, he has the power to make zippers fucking snag. You have no idea how much power he has over anybody wearing spandex. Any possible superhero. The Flash, he's still struggling. I just can't. Fucking Superwoman, she's spinning in a circle constantly. Superman's pretty much the only one unaffected because he wears his shit all the time underneath. And Batman, he's just stuck on the ground. Just, Alfred, pliers. The worst villain. So what did the toadstool say to the fog, holding her up at gunpoint? It's really muggy out here. I used to think it would be cool to time travel, you know, and fucking kill Hitler. Until I realized that's everybody's plan. Everybody, as soon as time travels around, everybody is going to try and kill Hitler. At a certain point, you're just going to have to keep showing up 1/1,000,000th of a second before the other fucking guy to just have like 10 million rounds of fucking ammunition showing up behind the back of his fucking head. It gets so irritating to him at some point, he just gets used to it. Every time some guy shows up with a gun, you'll never do whatever. Like, just get it over with. What? Yeah, let's get it over with. Everybody's doing it. I mean, 9. It would be boring to kill Hitler, is what I'm saying. You'd have kids tired of it would be a family vacation thing that children would be sick of. Mom, we killed Hitler last year. Can't we kill somebody cool like Genghis Khan or Attila the Hun? Your mom's just like, if you kids don't shut up, I'm going to turn this time machine forward. So, if I ever went trans, I'd want to see Dr. Origami. Because that way I get to go to my friends being like, guess what, guys? He gave me a swan. Want to see me make the wings flap? Or better yet, give me one of them cootie catchers. I start predicting fortunes. All right, pick a color. Orange, you bastard. Orange. Pick a number. 10. of a bitch! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Your fortune is... That was gross. Recently, RFK Jr. started an autistic tracking initiative to keep the adults and the children that have a real hard time with water safe, which is a good idea. But that means that they have to build an app, the Autistic Tracker, where if you see one, you just, boop, there's one. I saved him. It'd be like the Spider-Man tracker that they had in the new movie, where you just see the icon show up on the screen, except instead of Spider-Man, it's John Cena dressed up as a train conductor. Above his name, it just says, Autistic Sighted. Keep a lookout, kids. Problem I have when they have the Autistic Tracker app, I know from a distance what I look like. And I know that as soon as I walk through any public area, I'll just be walking by crowds of people minding my own business. I have the app on my phone to alert me to pay attention and look for people that are having a really kind of a fun but difficult day. The notification would be John Cena's theme. I'll walk through a restaurant, my phone just goes off. At that point, I'd have to just fucking, okay, maybe it's true, I'm sorry. I didn't realize that I'd be a fucking walking hazard. Just, you know. So I've got some more. That was a fun one. Like, what if I'm taking a shit in the bathroom and people like watched me go into it and realize, oh fuck, he's near water. Call the police. My phone's just going off. I'm looking at the map. Everything's above my head. I'm like, somebody better save that autistic man. The police break in. We're here to save you, son. I'm not autistic. That's what they all say. Here, look at train. Choo choo. Get away from the water. You know, because I heard they like trains and John Cena. So I'm actually excited for the Harry Potter remake. I am. Because it means they're going to finally go deeper into the backstory of my favorite character, Hagrid's dad. You see, Hagrid is half human and half giant. And if you put one and one together, that means his dad, that man, hooked up with a 25-foot tall woman and lived. I'm just thinking, how though? I have some theories. They're all terrible. Without further ado, maybe he just dove in head first, swimming along like a salmon at the end of its life cycle. He's just scuba diving through that urethra, the fucking whatever the thing, fallopian tubes, scraping barnacles off the sides till he finds the egg, shoots his wizard goo, poo-poo, and the pressure from the successful impregnation shoots him back out of her vagina, slams against the wall. It's a boy. All right, that was a little graphic. If she were to ever get a pap smear, they'd have to use an aircraft hangar. And the doctor would be swinging in like Tarzan, holding that fucking spear for the sample, screaming on the way in, just, take this sample back. I'm going, oh no, I'm second swing. And he gets eaten or whatever. Last one. Maybe he took out his wand, used that old enlargement charm, pointed it directly at his dick. Ejecliosar. Giving himself one massive hog. You like that one? I got so many spells. Prolapsar. Evada Cockavra. Because he killed that shit. and started parading around the town, hawking that thing like a Diagon Alley vendor. Giant cock, magically enhanced, taking on all challengers. That's when from behind him you just hear, "I'll do it." I just pictured this giant Danny DeVito with tits being like, "Fee, fi, fo, duck. I smell the wizard like to fuck." Hey, it's probably canon. You don't know. So. I don't know why that noise made me laugh. I've had more TV shows from my childhood ruined by Pornhub more so than any other art medium. Like the other day, I came across this porn parody called Cucktales, starring Splooge McDuck, Ooey, Gooey, and Louie, which I thought was weird they kept the third name the same. And the theme song is just as catchy as the original. Life is like a nightmare here in my room. Dishes, mistress, boyfriends. It's a cuck blur. Might beg for mercy, but she'll just ignore me. Cucktales, boo-hoo. Every day I'm out here taking cucktales, boo-hoo. Tales of staring, so sad and blue. No fuck tales, boo-hoo. Not alpha tales, not manly tales. No cucktales, boo-hoo. It's a longer song than that. I wrote more for it. Most people just can't handle more than 45 seconds. Also, the NDA from Disney has explicitly said not to continue it. So the other day, I got 3 more jokes for you guys. The other day, I heard this noise outside my bedroom window. And I'm panicking, thinking, oh fuck, my cat's being attacked. Because I'd never heard cat sex before. So when I came outside, what I was witnessing was very, original. I just see Forrest being like, yes, I'm fucking that puss. Hey Chris, how's it going? Now back to this. He's going to town, my fucking cat Forrest, on a stray black cat. She does not like people. And that's like, what the fuck's he doing? Hurry up and finish, you motherfucker. And tries to run away. And if you know how cat dicks work, those things are barbed. You think gorilla strength is fucking strong? You have not lived until you've seen the gripping power of pussy. That's why we fucking call it that. It's stronger than every fucking fist on the planet. It's dragging his ass just, ow, ow, ow. And she's like, get the fuck out. He's like, I'm trying. Oh, ah, ah. He pops off, flying into the woods. She disappears, flying into the woods like a cat-shaped rocket, just, and there's my boy, leaning up against the wall. No, give me a minute, man. Just take me inside. Give me a bowl of milk and some ice. So I picked him up like a proud father, kissed him on his head and whispered, "That'll do, pig. That'll do." Intolerant people, they don't have a superhero or a villain for that really represents them. So I invented the second worst villain of all time, known as Intolerant Man. You see, Intolerant Man has the power to fly to other countries and then just demand people speak English. He's just showing up, speak English, all in a day's work, citizen. Woo! He gets physically ill anytime he tastes MSG, just, flavor! Blech, fucking dies. Or gets sick. And he has the power to turn down ethnic music anytime Steely Dan gets interrupted. And this next bit of material is about the day Intolerant Man dies. And I go quick. With the material, I'm not Intolerant Man. One day, Intolerant Man sees a gay Jewish couple kissing in front of a Cracker Barrel, and he passes out from sheer outrage. Then he wakes up in the future, where everyone is ethnically ambiguous. No categories, just humans. So he panics, runs to a nearby mall, screaming, "Where are my people?" That's when this mixed-race toddler looks up at him going, "Sir, have you tried ayahuasca?" So he panics, dashes into a nearby bathroom. He's shaking, he's sweating. Looking back at himself for the mirror is Kanye West. He slaps his face. It's still Kanye. He touches his hair. It's different. He opens his pants. The one-eyed purple monster. And he screams to the heavens, "My white soul, it's leaving my body." Then this mayonnaise-colored soul rises up from the chest of Intolerant Man, moans and it ascends as one final tragic tear rolls down his face in the shape of a Confederate flag. You see, Intolerant Man had become the one thing he hated most, being successful and black. And a better comedian would end there, but I've actually got 2 more jokes for you. You know, everybody remembers Spider-Man, right? Well, who here knows what a dung beetle does and why? Collects poop to get laid. Hey, we do that shit too, guys, right? But it's with money. So what if, Spider-Man had been bitten by a radioactive dung beetle? I bet the whole time he's just running around the fucking town trying to collect things from people. Just, come on, man, just 2 more. He's just sticking his head underneath the bottoms of porta potties. 2 more ounces and I'll leave you alone. Because he's trying to build his gift for Mary Jane. And to speed things along, Dung Man would have a dung tracker. Anytime you see poop on the ground, boop, "Oh, Dung Man, there's poop here. Please come pick it up." Even if it is from my dog constantly. He just rolls on by, collects that. "All in a day's work, citizen." But he's using his feet, so all the way to Mary Jane's front door. Knocks on it, super excited. "Oh, she's gonna love this one. Oh, she's gonna love this one." She opens the fucking door. Peter, look. She's tired of his shit, Just tired of his shit. "Look, we've been through this. I have no more room in my backyard anymore. It's a glorified ball pit back there." And Peter fucking just loses it. Do you think I like doing this? I'm a fucking dung beetle. I can sense when people need to poop before they do. Which, by the way, Mary, you got 20 minutes. You, sir, you've got 30. And you, sir, you're pooping right now. But you know the worst thing? The worst thing? It's when his fucking phone starts ringing. Dung Man does whatever a dung beetle does, collecting poop from your can. Dun, dun, dun. Hello? Yes, Mr. Mayor. I understand. In the hallway again. Well, stop having so much Chipotle. Sorry, Mary Jane, but duty calls. I'm a little too proud of that one. And I'll leave you guys with this. I know. It's been a long night. You're still in it with me. Parenting gets about 100 times more difficult when your child discovers masturbation. As for my dad, it got 1,000 times worse when I found mom's toys. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, strap in and strap on. You're in the adult portion of my set. I just remember being a teenager, go breaking into their bedroom looking for money. And I go straight to the closet, look up at the top shelf, and I see a giant brown paper bag that I think is full of cold, hard cash. So I pull on it. Raining down upon my head are 4 12-inch 1980s hard rubber dildos bouncing off my face, just ow, 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 ow. Thank God Mom wasn't into horses back then. Can you imagine that? I would have a concussion, unconscious, buried under sex toys with a bruise the size of a horse cock going across my face. And that's what Dad would find. Son, what have you been doing? Dying. So I looked down at one of those things and realized, hey, when in Rome, I used one. I used it wrong. You can use a dildo wrong if it has the right size hole. Just in case you were wondering, Oscar Mayer. So I took that thing into the bathroom, pissed off every single one of my ancestors for about 30 seconds by using that thing as a glorified pocket pussy. Finished the deed, put it right back in the bag, thought nothing of it. That's the problem with teenage boys. We don't think about where the cum goes until it's time to move. And then Dad came home. Thank God Dad came home first. Mom still doesn't know. As soon as he got to that bedroom and that smell hit his face, there's not a lot of things that smell like that. I just picture him holding it like a decanter, just being like, this doesn't smell like a Richard's Brew. Not enough pineapple. Although in all reality, it was probably just, like the bag probably got a little too soaked. Like the evidence probably dripping onto his good clothes. Son, why would you do this to me? So now he's got to have a conversation that he doesn't want to have, that many of you don't want to hear. Here we go. He just comes to my room and using the most Disney G-rated possible thing imaginable, just goes, son, when you make a mess, clean up after yourself. And he tries walking away. But curious, perverted George, Father, what are those for? Your mother, she's not into that anymore. And he fucking leaves the house, drives away. You'd think that'd be enough to stop me. But nope. Next fucking day, I'm right back into their room, look straight up to the top shelf and go, oh no, they took my treasure. And had replaced it with the family Jesus doll that they had embroidered, sewn in, tears, to make it look like I made Jesus fucking cry. Thank you so much. That's been my time. You've been a wonderful audience.